a natural cordial conversation with each other without having to say nuke each other and blow each other up. But that's what the Democrats were wanting to do. And all of us would have been the freaking jacked up situation. And of course, Putin has nice, they always say Putin's a real major dictator to his people. That's funny because Putin actually has underground, bomb shelters, sir. He has underground bomb shelters. That's what I was going to say. He has underground bomb shelters and areas deep down in the ground for all his people to go to in case of a nuclear war. So that sounds like a guy who actually kind of cares for the safety of his people, kind of wants to make sure that if there's a nuclear war, Holocaust comes down, that they will all be surviving it and that they can live to see another day after the radiation finally leaves the planet after maybe 100 years. Yeah. So, but do we have that here in America? No, we don't have that here in America. Putin's up there saying, hey, all my Russian comrades, if you're in America, come home now, because guess what? There might be a nuclear war because of the stupid idiot Hillary Clinton and Obama who are up here freaking acting stupid with me. Yeah. Well, guess what? That's not going to happen now, peoples, because Mr. Putin actually congratulated Mr. Trump the other day and actually said, you know what, congratulations, Mr. Trump. Maybe now our two nations can actually have a sit down and be real cordial and reestablish our relationship that we had back in the day. And let's not go to war. Sounds like it's already starting to become peaceful. But everybody's out there talking about, oh, Donald Trump's got his hands on the nuclear codes. Oh, my gosh, he's going to start a war. Really? Because it sounds like to me, he's the one who was actually acting for peace. But of course, the left-wing media wouldn't tell you that, would they? They always want to lie, just like they lied about the polls.
Yes, sir. It's real crazy that the pollsters were saying that Donald Trump was going to lose by a landslide. It was really interesting to see how the points were up for Hillary, and it kept going up for Hillary in all the different states. Even national polls were starting to say it, and it was just crazy how these polls kept saying it.
Exactly. And were they ever so wrong? I bet you little Hillary Clinton lovers out there are just freaking soaking and drowning in your freaking tears right now. And you know what? You guys are all mad at Trump and the right, the right here, the Republicans, whatever you want to call us and everything. You guys are all upset and just getting to this frantic nature that you're in right now. But you know who you really should be pissed off at? You should be pissed off at the very media source that you stupid goonheads were listening to and buying every word these fools were saying to you. You should be pissed off at them for lying to you about the polls, because the entire time we had it right, that the polls were wrong, that they were lying on the polls. They were only doing it to make sure that we would go down in our morality and none of us would want to even go out and vote, being the fact that we were so low in the polls that why even bother, we're going to lose. And that was the whole purpose of them lying to all of us, Republicans and conservatives, while all you Democrats out there were out there eating it up like, oh, we're going to have victory. You guys are going to lose. The Republicans and Donald Trump are going to go down the drain. Hillary Clinton's going to be our president. And we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful socialist society. And everybody's going to get everything for free. Yay! Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. I just love gloating in this. I was waiting for the day to gloat in front of the left-wing media, all these know-it-alls, and everybody was laughing at us, thinking that Donald Trump was never going to win. They laughed at him when he said he was running for president. They laughed at him when they said that he was going to be the nominee for the Republicans. They laughed when they thought he was going to beat Hillary Clinton. They're like, really? Whatever, buddy. Hillary Clinton owns this. We own it. We are the Democrats. We rule. And we're going to make sure that you guys will never see the White House ever. What did they say about his new hotel that he opened up right across the way from the White House down there? They said, that's as close as Donald Trump will ever get to the White House by having a little built hotel over there. Yeah, Donald Trump. Wishful thinking. Yeah, wishful thinking is right because we won. Ha! I love it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's just wonderful to know that God don't like ugly. That's what my mama used to always tell me. God don't like ugly. She don't like a lying. God doesn't like a lying society. People that want to create conflict. If you notice, that's all these people ever have done, and they're still doing it to this day. Peoples, they're out there crying and protesting, and what's it really getting them? Sorry, little boo-hooers, accept it, sop it up. The daggum Republicans had to do it for 8 years. You see us out in the streets crying and rotating signs and saying, oh, Obama's going to destroy us all. No, we sucked it up. We manned up, we womaned up, and we kept moving forward. And we waited for the final day, our day of victory, our day to finally say, we're the victors. We're the people that are going to stand up. We're going to stand up to this political correctness where you can't say Merry Christmas. You can't say this. You can't say that. That's racist. This is that. This is that. Oh, you can't be here wearing that. Oh my gosh. Freedoms were being taken away from everybody and they didn't even realize it. And it's so stupid that these millennials actually think that they were proving something by doing this stupid mess. Oh my gosh, you can't wear that kind of costume on campus. That's racist. Really? Since when? All of a sudden, you people all think that everything that the holidays were bringing was starting to get knocked down because the left-wing media was constantly trying to put some damper on it. And you stupid millennials that think that you knew it all, but you knew shizzle dizzle. You mean they knew shit? No, don't say that on air, Ray. Ray, we're on air. Gosh dang it. Ah, now you got me cussing. Anyway, so ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're here. We're here to bring nothing but the news. Jim Parker Show, right here, the number one talk show radio show besides the Rush Limbaugh and Hannity. And I got to give those two guys major props. They stayed in the game. They kept the message clean and they kept it real. They kept it raw. They kept it going out there. And Brian Kilmeade, you was out there too doing the same thing. For all those that stuck by Donald Trump, I want to give you guys a pledge. I want to shake your hand. I want to give you gratitude because the people that were there from the get-go and never left Donald Trump's side, even though it was getting real icky, sticky. They stayed right there with him. That's right. And we all stayed there with Donald Trump. We didn't leave him. We were not never Trumpers. We were forever Trump. And may the daggum Republic stand once again. God bless America. And that's just what happened, people. God just blessed America. And all these millennials out there, they don't even realize that they just been blessed today because now they ain't going to have to ever worry about seeing the likes of some terrorists from some other country coming in here and trying to kill them. That's right. You better thank God that Donald Trump won because Donald Trump is going to be a man who's going to protect this country. He's not just going to let people come in here just to come in here. No, you're going to come in here and you're going to love our country. You're going to respect our laws. You're going to abide by our Constitution. You're going to learn our language. If you want to come and live here in America, you better accept the way Americans live. The almighty red, white, and blue under the nation of God. God, Jesus Christ. And that's how we are living, people. We're not trying to dictate ourselves to Satan. We're not trying to get out there and tell you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't say this, can't say that. Since when? Come on, peoples, wake up and everything. You little boo-hoo crying nillywhack millennials. Hey, sir, we got Charlie Wacko out there, and can you ever spit your words out correctly, Ray? I mean, really. Spit your words out correctly. That's all you got to do. I mean, it's. I mean, do I have to send you back to English school? Sir, I was. See, there you go. Sir, you make me nervous. Sometimes you make me nervous, sir, and I can't get out my words the way I want to say it. Well, see, look what you just did there, Ray. You just said everything perfectly smooth. A little slower next time. I couldn't understand with all the rhetoric. Anyway, yes, as Ray was just saying there, we do have Charlie Wacko out there, and he's going to be, he's out there, what's he doing, Ray? Well, sir, he's out there interviewing some of these protesters. He's getting the inside view on what they're thinking, and why are they so hurting and boo-hooing about everything when, hey, this should be a day of congratulations, and ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Ray, did anybody say you could sing? I mean, really, you're horrible. I thought I sounded pretty good, sir. Whatever. Don't ever try to sing the Wizard of Oz singing songs in here. Let a guy who really knows how to sing it. And ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, the witch is dead. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. And why are you looking at me like that?
Because that didn't sound any better than the way I sing it, sir.
Whatever, Ray, I'm a great singer. I sing in a number of plays on Broadway.
So you've never been on Broadway?
Ray! How do you know I've never been? Are you with me every day, Ray? Do I always have to say this to you? You think you know me so well? I mean, really, do you? Do you?
Sir, I know your schedule. It's calendared right here.
How did you get this?
It's your schedule. You always give it to us.
Right.
Thanks, sir.
Whatever, Ray. So, ladies and gentlemen, It's a great day. It's a great day, and let's get on to some things. We're going to come right back after Charlie Wacko gives us his little inside scoop on what's going on with these little stupid millennial and protesters, and we'll come right back to you. Charlie Wacko out there on the scene. Let's get Charlie Wacko, and let's see what's happening. All right, Charlie Wacko. Well, we're back. Okay, I hope... What happened to Charlie Wacko? Did that guy just beat him up?
I think so, sir. I think sounds like that guy. I don't know. I didn't hear any more from data from Charlie. Is there anything on Charlie Wacko out there?
Oh, Charlie Wacko's being taken to the hospital. Oh, I need a raise. There's not going to be any raise. Not till Christmas.
Oh, we're all getting raises right for Christmas?
Wait, not you. Come on, really? I just say that to the people. Anyway, well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to carry on with this. As you can see, that's how the millennials out there are feeling, and it's quite disturbing. Here on the Jim Parker Show, we love to bring you the facts, and we go out into the streets, we go out into the heart of the nature, and we find out what's really going on out there. That's the difference between us and the media sources out there that don't really give it to you factually. And that's what I do, Jim Parker. Jim Parker Show. Okay, so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, back to the news at hand. Obviously, Donald Trump is met with Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan, as you all know, was one of the main guys that was practically not always really down in the Trump camp. And as you guys all know, a lot of the Republican GOPs in that area were really always not down for Donald Trump. And they were even pretty much siding almost with the Democrats. And anytime anything went down on the media, they pretty much was like, oh my gosh, I want to be a part of that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Donald Trump said that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to distance myself from Donald Trump. Yeah, you know what? And now look at them now. They're all kissing ass. That's right. All of them all up there in Donald Trump's freaking favor, all up there trying to be all now, oh, we was always for Donald now. Oh, Paul Ryan's up there saying, oh, it's just the greatest thing ever. I mean, Donald Trump led the way, and a lot of us got to, we said that Donald Trump was good, and he's I met with the man, and he sounds like he's going to really get things done, and we're really behind him now. We're really behind him. You weren't behind him before, Paul. But I will give Paul this. He did vote for the man. So, we'll give him that. Let's just see how all these Republican GOP establishment guys are going to act now with Donald Trump throwing out the flow. But the way Paul Ryan's saying is that they're pretty much all going to get on board. They're all going to say, hey, let's work together. Let's make this thing happen. We're going to really get down to business and make all these policies that Donald Trump's been saying for quite some time on his campaign trail, make them happen. And that's what we're waiting for. We're looking for Donald Trump to build that wall, to make sure that these daggum illegals don't come into this country. And we're not saying come into the country ever. We're talking come into the country legally. Legally. How does Donald Trump say that? Legally. No, you know what, Ray? I'll never ask you ever to ever say anything that Donald Trump says because you need to work on your voice. So, anyway, but legally. So, that's a Donald Trump thing. And, why not? I mean, we would have to get into other countries legally if we wanted to go in there. We can't just walk into other people's countries and say, hey, I want to live here now. Thank you. They'd be like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. You better go through the paperwork. You better get back in the back of the line there. There's a whole line of people there waiting to get in here before you came. So get in the back of the line, son. So why can't America do that? What's so wrong with that? Why is everybody calling that racist? That's not racist. That's just being realistic. It's the real world, peoples. Wake up and live in it. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, now the GOP is all, hey, we're all partners. We've been behind Donald Trump, or we're here and we're strong behind him. Of course, they want to be on the winning side. You want to bet on the winning horse. When they at first, they were